Welcome to Biochemistry DSP channel. In this video, I'll be discussing about uronic acid pathway. Uronic acid pathway is an alternative pathway for the oxidation of glucose. It will not generate any energy and it produces D-glucuronic acid which helps in the detoxification reactions. In the inherited deficiency of this uronic acid pathway enzyme like xylitol dehydrogenase, it will result in essential pentosuria. This in liver, this D-glucose is oxidized into D-glucuronic acid, which is converted into xylulose through this pathway, uronic acid pathway, and xylulose will enter into HMP shunt for this further metabolism. So these are the steps involved in uronic acid pathway. So here in this first step, glucose 6-phosphate. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted into glucose 1-phosphate. Okay, glucose 6-phosphate is converted into glucose 1-phosphate in the presence of the enzyme phosphoglucomutase. Then this glucose is phosphorylated to First, the glucose is phosphorylated to glucose 6-phosphate in the presence of the enzyme hexokinase. Then glucose 6-phosphate is converted into glucose 1-phosphate in the presence of the enzyme phosphoglucomutase. Glucose 1-phosphate will react with UTP to form UDP glucose and pyrophosphate. Okay, so from glucose 6-phosphate we get glucose 1-phosphate from glucose 6-phosphate. Okay, so glucose 6-phosphate is the entry point for glucuronic acid pathway. So in this glucuronic acid pathway, glucose 6-phosphate will be converted into glucose 1-phosphate, which will react with UTP to form UDP glucose. So we get UDP glucose and a pyrophosphate in the presence of the enzyme UDP glucose pyrophosphorylase. Next, this UDP glucose is oxidized to UDP glucuronic acid in the presence of the enzyme called UDP glucose dehydrogenase. That is called UDPG dehydrogenase or UDP glucose dehydrogenase. UDP glucuronic acid is metabolically the active form of this UDP glucuronic acid is the active form of glucuronic acid, and UDP glucuronic acid is required for the synthesis of mucopolysaccharides, and it is also required for the detoxification of xenobiotics, bilirubin, and also for the steroid hormones. So that is the main significance of this pathway. Uronic acid pathway is to produce glucuronic acid. So the active form of glucuronic acid is UDP glucuronic acid, which is produced by UDP glucose dehydrogenase enzyme. UDP glucuronic acid undergoes hydroxylation to yield glucuronic acid. Okay, so this UDP glucuronic acid this UDP glucuronic acid in the presence of the enzyme UDP, okay, this one, this UDP glucuronic acid undergoes hydroxylation to form glucuronic acid and UDP. Okay, UDP will be released, glucuronic acid is formed, and this glucuronic acid will be acting as a precursor for the formation of ascorbic acid, vitamin C, and xylulose. This UDP glucuronic acid undergoes hydroxylation to form glucuronic acid. Okay, it will form glucuronic acid and UDP. This glucuronic acid is a precursor for this ascorbic acid. Okay, to produce ascorbic acid as well as for this xylulose. Glucuronic acid is reduced into gulonic acid or gluconate in the presence of the enzyme glucuronate reductase. So this glucuronic acid will undergo reduction in the presence of the enzyme glucuronate reductase, which involves NADPH. This NADPH is given by HMP pathway to form a product called gulonate or gulonic acid. Gulonate in the presence of the enzyme glucuronate reductase, then this gulonate will be converted into ascorbic acid and xylulose in separate reactions, into separate reactions. Okay, from this gulonic acid, it will cleave into two different pathways. One pathway will lead to the formation of xylulose. The other pathway will lead to the formation of ascorbic acid. So first we'll see the formation of ascorbic acid. Now this gulonic acid is converted into uh, lactone. Okay, gulonolactone. It is converted into L-gulonolactone in the presence of the enzyme aldolactonase. Okay, it's a hydrolyzed enzyme. Removal of water molecule will convert this gulonic acid into gulonolactone in the presence of the enzyme aldolactolase. And then this gulonolactone is then oxidized to form ascorbic acid in the presence of the enzyme gulonolactone oxidase. Gulonolactone oxidase is the enzyme which converts this gulonolactone into ascorbic acid. This gulonolactone oxidase is absent in humans. Okay, hence humans cannot form ascorbic acid. It should be this vitamin C has to be taken to dietary food substance. It's not synthesized in humans. Okay, why means gulonolactone oxidase enzyme is absent in humans, monkeys, guinea pigs, some birds, and most of the fishes. So in all this will lack this enzyme gulonolactone oxidase. So we cannot convert this gulonic acid into ascorbic acid. Only certain animals can synthesize this ascorbic acid, and other animals cannot synthesize this ascorbic acid, and they have to take vitamin C through dietary food substance. Okay, so this is one pathway. So from glucuronic acid, you get okay, gulonate. This gulonate or gulonic acid will lead into two pathways. One pathway will lead to the formation of ascorbic acid, but not in humans and other primates. And the gulonic acid can be converted into xylulose. Now we'll see the formation of xylulose. So now this gulonate will undergo oxidation. Okay, it will be oxidized to 3-ketogulonate, uh, which undergoes decarboxylation. Okay, first it will undergo oxidation to form 3-ketogulonate in the presence of the enzyme gulonate oxidase, which convert NADP plus into NADPH. Okay, then this 3-ketogulonate will undergo spontaneous decarboxylation to form L-xylulose. This L-xylulose is reduced into xylitol in the presence of the enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase. So if this enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase is defect, means it will lead to a condition called as essential pentosuria. Okay, so inherited deficiency of this enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase leads to essential pentosuria. Then this xylitol is converted into D-xylulose. Okay, L form of xylulose in the presence of the enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase, it will be converted into xylitol. Xylitol undergo reduction in the presence of the enzyme xylulose reductase to form uh, xylitol reductase to form xylulose, D form. Okay, D form of xylulose. Then this xylulose okay, will further this D-xylulose will enter HMP pathway to for its further metabolism. It can be converted into oxalate. Okay, this it can be catalyzed into oxalate through HMP pathway. Okay, or it can enter into HMP pathway also. So this is the pathway of uronic acid or formation of glucuronic acid. So the main significance of this pathway is this pathway is responsible to produce glucuronic acid. Glucuronic acid is required for the synthesis of mucopolysaccharides and also for the detoxification and excretion of foreign substances, xenobiotics. Okay, that is this glucuronic acid is responsible to deconjugate phenol, benzoic acid, chloramphenicol, all these drugs. Okay, all these drugs are detoxified with the help of this conjugation reaction with D-glucuronic acid, and glucuronic acid will conjugate with this xenobiotics in the presence of specific enzymes to yield a water soluble glucuronide. Okay, so it will conjugate with this xenobiotics that is phenol, benzoic acid, chloramphenicol, etc. to form a water-soluble product that can be easily excreted through urine. It can also conjugate with bilirubin, steroid hormones, and they are excreted through bile. So this is the main significance of this glucuronic acid. It can conjugate with xenobiotics in the detoxification reactions. It is helpful for the synthesis of mucopolysaccharides. So it can conjugate with benzoic acid. Okay, this glucuronic acid can conjugate with benzoic acid to form a water-soluble product, glucuronide benzoic acid, which is easily excreted through urine. And it can, this UDP glucuronic acid can conjugate with the xenobiotic phenol to form a water-soluble compound, phenyl glucuronide. And it can also conjugate with bilirubin. Okay, this UDP glucuronic acid can conjugate with bilirubin to form bilirubin monoglucuronide, and this bilirubin monoglucuronide again can conjugate with glucuronic acid to form bilirubin diglucuronide, which are excreted in bile. And they are helpful for the formation of this mucopolysaccharides. Okay, from UDP glucuronic acid you can get glycosomic aminoglycans, proteoglycans, and other glucuronides. This glucuronic acid is a precursor for vitamin C in most of the animals except humans, monkeys, guinea pigs, birds, and fishes, because the humans, monkeys, and guinea pigs will lack the enzyme gulonolactone oxidase. So humans cannot synthesize this vitamin C. Inherited deficiency of this enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase will lead to essential pentosuria. So in the essential pentosuria occurs due to the deficiency of the enzyme xylitol dehydrogenase, where L-xylulose cannot be reduced into L-xylitol. As a result, the pentose sugar L-xylulose will accumulate in the body and it gets excreted in urine. So these are the main significance and the importance of this glucuronic acid pathway. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe and support the channel Biochemistry DSP.